It's another video here on Rich's Revolution. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Now, this video is going to go over the live stream that was dropped last night in preparation for what's going down on the Wednesday update, so tomorrow's update. First of all, let's get the kind of the business out of the way. The first bit of business is that there is a code in order to get free stuff. So if you put on the coupon code Eternals versus Deviants into your coupon code section, and I think I know how to do it on Android. Not 100% sure how to do it on iOS. So it's going to be a bit of a new thing for me. Now, I think you go to settings. Where is it? Settings there. And then go to account. And then there should be something that pops up, which is not there. It's annoying really to do this on iOS because I do know how to do this on Android. For iOS, it is different. Great for Android, you can put it in game. iOS, you know, that's the problem with going from. I did have Android, now I'm kind of like playing through iOS. So yeah, you enter your member code because you got to do that. Whatever the member code is, select the server. So I'm on a mega flight. We've got to go over so many different things in this video. And in particular, like what's going down. There's a lot to kind of break down in it. A lot of things to kind of like go over. So I will kind of like, you know, switch between different screens. It's based on an alpha build. Where to start with? Companions, I think, is one of the biggest things to start off with. Companions do seem to be a bit of a problem. Well, for me, like I got to be honest, I'm a bit annoyed that these companions were not like characters, because like everyone would like to play as Yondu, as Gilgamesh, as Vision. Vision's a companion and not a hero to play with. Yes, okay, he is part of the main story arc, and yes, I do understand that. But at the same time, it's like these companions are annoying if you're able to use them in different things. If you're not using them in PvP, okay, fine. But it's just like this other area of kind of you've got to put them up to level 60. They have increased. Well, actually, it looks like it does mean that you can take them in PvP because you've got PvP damage increase. So this is my first kind of little gripe. There's some good stuff here, but I do have some gripes right here that. Yes, they amplify, yes, they improve certain heroes, and yes, they could be effective and helpful in PvE scenarios. But at the same time, wouldn't it be better for the developers' time to be making these into actual heroes to play with, rather than having them as companions? And the things that being companions should be things like animals, Lockjaw, for example, Herbie with the Fantastic Four. Tech when it comes to Stark, like I don't know, like drones of some kind. The list goes on with kind of things that would be theoretical and logical companions. Kitty Pryde with Lockheed. You know, these are just kind of examples of how Marvel Future Revolution could be doing better with this companion series. Because I just look at it and just like, well, what's the real point of them, to be honest? Yeah, it's great you get a Nick Fury to use, but Nick Fury is a hero to be playing with. I mean, you can see some of the footage in action right here, and you've got, well, I'm not sure what you've got at the moment kind of in play. Okay, the companion there is Icarus is in play and doing his thing. Where he is on the screen, I don't know. I think I see him over there. Whatever. Or Icarus was in you may even miss it. That's just the thing. Like, it may help you out, but you may even miss it to go, was he actually there helping you out? I don't know, guys. But Nick Fury, yeah, okay, that's cool. And they got their own kind of little skills. But this is, again, the problem with, like, what I was saying. I would have loved to have seen the development time be on making these particular characters playable heroes. Because it does look like another month, another no magic. And it's disappointing because we need to see those new heroes sooner rather than later. So each month, there needs to be at least one new hero added to the game. If they go 3 months without doing it, and I don't know if they're maybe kind of like building up to get to that particular phase, but it's still very disappointing to kind of go, oh, right, so what, we're another month without any kind of like new hero. And we're like, oh, dude, like, come on, man, come on. But Nick Fury looks sick in a way that he kind of like does stuff with as a companion, and that is what it is. We've also got I'm going to move on now. I've kind of like said my point here about how I feel that these have PvP stats, so they will be used in PvP. I do think that's kind of like not fair because it adds an element of extra stat building for players to then, you know, overpower those in terrible matchmaking PvP situations. And PvP as it stands is terrible. It's not great. There's no matchmaker that takes into consideration stats. There's no normalizing of stats from the point of view going into a PvP battle. So there's always going to be those that will be overpowering against those that are not. And I'm sure that the people that are absolutely slapping people down and getting 20 to 40 kill games will go, well, I'm not really getting any kind of like equal fights. This is kind of like a walkover. And maybe they're like that, but that's very anti-competitive. And it's not really kind of keeping in the scheme of what, well, you'd hope a game like this would be. In any case, I digress. The companion system is what it is. Unfortunately, it looks like you have to spend in order to get some of these companions, which again is just a load of just terribleness. That looks like America Chavez. Yeah, I just kind of felt that's just, you know, an extra, not pay, well, is it pay to win? I don't know. I'm sure people would say it's pay to win with it. Will I be going for them? Nah, I'll be looking for them. I'm saving up my particles to try and like get some through the free-to-play means, but we'll see what happens. Okay, Eternals Invasions. Eternals Invasions was the next thing that was discussed here. There's collections, craft event, and relay challenge event. This is annoying because I'm happy this is coming for another month, but at the same time, for me, I'm kind of like, I'm not even close to, well, I'm 100 and something K more than I was last month on power, because it's power driven at the point of this. So I don't know if that's going to be the same narrative that goes throughout the event, that you've got to indeed get to, you've got a restriction. It's just the same as Thanos Invasions. I like Thanos Invasions. I thought they were a great opportunity just to pick up something that you needed. And if I do another month and things go well, then maybe I'll get myself my completed set of costume, which I'm looking to do. Or at least have an opportunity to get more stuff that I wanted. So let's have a look and find out the answers as to whether or not there is a restriction on this stuff. So I think it was just there for a second. Where is it? There, it's gonna be here. I wanna definitely see like what the restrictions are. So as soon as you select a difficulty, trying to get that still is it's gonna be a quick one. Rewards count 2, which I think that's better because before it was only the 1. So just see. Oh no, that's annoying. Can't see any further. But it looks like it's lowered for step 5, because it's step 4 is that, and what's step 5? Is he going to go across to step 5? No, he's not. Okay, well there you go. So it may be better than I thought. So yeah, I am looking forward to this. It looks like the color palette's cool for it, and we're in kind of like a jungle type setting. Well, I think this is based on Midgardia, isn't it? So I take that back. It's not a specific place, but at least to say that you're fighting against deviants, and you fight with friends against foes. So that's that. There looks like a bit of story to it as well. I like it. It's just sad that we're not getting these as playable heroes. And I think that's something that Marvel Future Rev and Netmarble Monster need to be hot on the game when it comes to this stuff. You may even get to fight with some of them. And that's cool. And that's nice. Looks to be some of their powers. But again, like, if they've done the powers for these heroes, then at least to say like, well, why can't they be playable heroes? And all that stuff. They did a great. The modelling on these heroes are amazing, by the way. I must say, big props to the devs in like what they create visually. Anyway, we've got to move on. So one thing that was briefly touched upon was the rankings. So the rankings of alliances, the kind of global rankings and stuff, which looks like this on screen right now. And that's, you know, just gonna mean who's gonna be, you know, who's got the biggest wang in the biggest doodah in the game. And then yeah, what else? There's not really much else except for two major gripes. Well, the transmutation exclusive, right? It looks to be a thing, right? I need to kind of test this out, but the cost of this, no, not happy about that. I just don't agree with that. There's also crafting. Okay, the crafting from what I gather, is a big problem, because it does mean that I think it's the badge will go to a particular hero. And there's a chance that one hero will get it and one won't, or something.
Break it down.
Yeah, 100%. So right here, as you see in the workshop, as well, along with everything else like before, all the costumes and stuff you could upgrade. I mean, craft. You could definitely will be able to, depending on your star level, craft any kind of battle badge you want, depending on like the material, and you'll be able to use some of the battle badges you previously acquired. Obviously, I wish this was mine.
There are some people that have claimed a few things as to stuff that doesn't seem to be said in the video or the live stream it was. So that's down to like things like, okay, well you can't get the like battle badge onto other heroes and things, and whether or not there's specific on. A lot of people I think have a lot of misconstrued information, and that's just something that needs to be kind of like aired out and looked into. So that's something that I think once this is all live, I'll do some videos and just have a look like whether or not it's going to be benefiting me or benefiting my squad or anything like that. But yeah, that's been the kind of like a video going over the update and some of the stuff coming in. I'm interested with the battle badges, especially when it comes to like a few bits of collections that I'm doing right now. I mean, I've got a load of 5s, but I don't know if whether or not they can be scaled upwards. It looks like they can, especially if you look at here and like what can be kind of like put into that, which is good because I'd hope that I get like some of the ones, and I think it's going to be down to a chance, and you spend with gold. The stuff when it comes to the companions and as well as transmog when it comes to the Omega cards, I'm a bit unsure about, but again, I need to see that when it comes in. One thing that I'm getting a little bit annoyed with is a lot of people just get like want to see this game over before it even starts, and it's just that level of negativity that I'm just like seeing, just like, dude, like, come on, like, it's only been out 3 months and people are talking about the game being dead, and it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? But then they always end up coming back, so hypocrites. In any case, that has been the video. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure as well to check out some other content located on screen. I'll be doing some kind of guides for the for like the new content coming in. Appreciate you for supporting the channel, and make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye everybody.